So Jimmy Kimmel, well known for always having like different type of musical guests on. He had one of my favorite bands, Knocked Loose, on. Shout out to Knocked Loose, Kevin. And people went wild over it, saying that Jimmy Kimmel now owes everyone an apology because the music was so scary. I posted on my Instagram, some mom was like, my little kid was crying because of the music.
Jimmy Kimmel owes everybody an apology for going off the left-wing deep end.
Oh, no. Jimmy Kimmel owes everybody an apology for being a cuck.
Okay.
The biggest pussy in entertainment.
Jesus.
What happened?
But
What
the
happened?
point is,
How'd you go? Remember when Trump won, he started crying?
God.
Hey, puss boy.
God, you
You know it's not going to affect your rich ass at all.
He just sucks.
No matter who wins, you're so rich. Why do you give a fuck?
And I don't think he's like his sister's awesome. I know his sister a little bit. She's great. And I bet he was great too for a long time.
He's best friends with Adam Carolla, who's awesome.
He was great
How the
for a
fuck
long
are
time.
those
And
two
I don't know
friends?
what the fuck happened to him.
You used to do blackface as Carl
Condescending.
Malone, and now you
Dude.
want to shut. You know what? They must have something on him, and they're like, you better push the
I
narrative.
don't know. Maybe.
But
maybe
then when
he
I saw him
just got-
crying after Trump won, I went, oh no, he's
God.
actually a cock.
Well, no, maybe you just
can't
get
fake
so
that.
rich and you get so comfortable and you're around
Out of touch?
Yeah, you're out of touch. You just get out of touch. But he's like, it's a bummer because he's the guy back in the day who was awesome. Like you liked him. I
He was
like
co-host of the Man Show.
Yeah. Good family. You know, again, you meet his sister. She's awesome. Comic,
keep saying
funny as
that.
shit. She's great. No, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like he comes from that, I think that Jersey, Italian, Irish family, whatever fuck he is, but I don't know what
All I
happened.
know is they
Fuck
raised
off.
a pussy. What else you got? Let me see that
did you
video.
want to see it?
So,
Yeah, let me see the video.
Yeah.
I just want to know if he actually apologizes, which if he does, I'm going to be pretty pissy about. You could just push.
Because there's ads on that one. I can just do this one. Obviously, we have to cut this out, but
Yeah, that's fine. Are they like heavy metal?
Yes. This is a little heavy, I think, for Jimmy. But
The crowd seems to be going crazy, or is that fake?
the wait list for tickets was insane.
yeah.
She's dressed like a spooky ghost. It's just good old white people music. Yeah.
Hey, pause it for a second. Real quick. Do we think they're talented?
It's a specific kind of music.
Is it talent though? You think?
It is talented. I'm going to tell you why. Because there's so many of those bands that hardcore.
I know, they made it.
That hardcore scene, they made it. They had
something that worked.
where people who are fans of this go, that I like them. You know.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of what
being
it is.
popular doesn't make you talented, but
it's not-
like when I hear screamo, I'm like, that's a talent. It's not my thing, but I'm
Yeah.
like, holy fuck! When they're like yelling at the top of their lungs like for so long, it's crazy.
So my guess is, if you wanted them to
With
play a
Sanaz
lot of other
music,
things,
this is her shit.
This
Yeah.
is like my stuff.
So
yeah.
what
Yeah.
makes them like? How's that different than anybody else yelling?
So, I mean, these guys are really talented in that he can keep that same octave for that long. It's
a lot.
It's
That's
hard.
crazy.
Him and like Kubla Khan, like those guys can keep that range for that period
a
of time.
crazy
It's
athletic feat.
insane.
Yeah, that makes sense.
but
Chin,
also it's energy.
Here
you're
we
a
go.
singer.
Here we go.
No, so I appreciate a little screaming, but then some soul. Like, have you heard Slipknot? Slipknot does it well.
Yeah.
They were
Taylor-
on tour with Slipknot.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be the same kind of, but they're instrumental. The guitar, the riffs,
monsters.
and the drum.
Yeah, they're great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'll give them props
That
just for
makes
that
sense.
alone. But
I don't know. It's like you and I are like, to me, it
I
sounds
just hear
like
someone yelling the
to me, it
mic.
sounds
I'm
like
like, oh,
noise.
weird.
Yeah.
no,
Sounds like-
even the instrumental, right?
I'm not. I don't have
the,
it cultivated here.
the guitar was sick. The guitar
the
and drums
drums.
I can hear,
Yeah.
but the rest of it sounds like my son's yelling.
It
Yeah,
also
that's
sounds
the only
like
thing
it
that
also
kinda-
sounds like a little bit like one note.
No,
You know,
dude, the double bass drums, like
you're low information.
Yeah, come on, Bri.
yeah. When it comes to this, you're
I'm the
super
wrong guy.
low
I'm the wrong.
information.
I've been around this for I don't know how many since the '80s. I mean, when Cro-Mags was doing it, when all those guys, Fugazi,
are they just
Bad
screaming?
Brains,
Are they yelling
Are they
like
screaming
that?
or can you hear the lyrics?
Yeah, dude.
Can you understand any of the lyrics?
No.
Okay, I didn't
This
know.
goes back to the '80s. And this is L'Amour's, and this is Brooklyn. This is New York. This
Yeah, I'm
is
just
all that's going
uneducated
back
on it, so I just hear.
This is
yelling.
also, by the way, Scandinavia. A lot of this stuff started up there, right? You know, it's got a lot of. There are a bunch
Isn't
of
it big
those.
in Sweden?
What is it? Rancid? Was Rancid this way?
They're
Sanaz?
Rancid, I think, had a little more like, but that's like punk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, right.
It's like Damn the Man.
Yeah.
Anarchy.
Let's hear Slipknot.
So obviously we can't play this, but I'll just play this.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you can hear the difference.
I mean, you keep throwing out bands. You're talking about like Rage Against the Machine?
No, I was saying Young Rage.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Young
Rage Against the Machine's a hell of a band.
You
They,
know what?
they went all
No.
woke though. It sucks.
They're always
I
woke.
really despise them.
Well, they were
because
always-
out of every band, they love to play this whole like, damn the man, our tickets shouldn't cost this much.
I know,
Stop. But then why are your tickets $300?
I know because they're so popular.
They're a business.
But they also like Tom Morello went to Harvard. Tom Morello is a complete intellectual, and like a left wing intellectual Harvard guy. He's super smart. You know, those guys
Yeah.
are like
Talented. Yeah, I feel like this episode of Beavis and Butthead, but just older guys.
I know. No, I mean I'm not the guy. I'm not that audience, right? That's not my.
No, I'm not throwing shade at all. I was like, is that a talent? I don't know, because I don't.
Your
listen
question
to
is to be taken seriously.
But they're so huge, so there's something there without a doubt. It's just not for me.
Well, why do some
the singing
bands
part.
like that cut through? For me, I'm hearing noise, and if you play them with a bunch of other hardcore bands, I'm like, I can't really
You know,
tell
it's
the
not for
difference.
you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like some of these YouTubers you see, I'm like, what the fuck? How? And then you look 50 million subscribers. You're like, somebody gives a fuck.
Kids. Yeah.
Somebody.
It's a different energy. Sometimes you're just playing, you're reflective of an energy or an emotion that young people feel. So a lot of young people don't know what to do with themselves or how to make sense of the world.
Someone changing
yet.
the pronouns, I listen to that.
Whatever it is, they don't know how to make sense of the world
They're all
because there's a lot
confused.
coming at them. Yeah,
I'm a guy, girl,
You get
screamo.
you get to go there and just rage.
And run
it
into
doesn't
each
so
other.
matter what they're saying. It's just like you know.
Yep.
And run into
Exactly.
each other.
Put on Age of Quarrel, Cro-Mags, Age of Quarrel. The Cro-Mags were one of the first to do it. John Joseph, like those guys who were covered in tattoos in the 80s, dude. Nobody was doing that shit. And see those guys? They were 13, 14, 15. They lived, those kids were real street kids.
That's not a 13-year-old right there, bud.
No, at that age they were like 19,
Yeah,
20.
oh,
They were
yeah,
real.
no,
They
full
were
tatted.
real street kids. Harley and those guys, like
not
they really
13,
did grow
man.
up with nothing.
This is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
It's taking too
hardcore-
long, right?
If you're hardcore,
Hey, it's taking too long to get to the course?
Watch.
It's taking way too long, right?
Watch.
Right? By now, that's my time.
That was back then, though.
See how it's like a gym.
I
It's
can
actually
fuck
pretty
with
dope.
this.
Yeah, this is Metallica-ish.
Yeah.
See,
But these guys
I'm-
were before Metallica. Way before. The Red Hot Chili Peppers were moshing in their fucking pit.
All right, take it
And
easy.
talk to the Red Hot Chili Peppers about those guys. These guys in Bad Brains, this is the original New York shit. They used to have crazy.
Dude, this is so Metallica.
Super
Ride the
Metallica.
Lightning
This
Gears.
was before Metallica, dude.
I don't know, dude.
They
It
must
was
be an
100%
inspiration.
before.
If they're before, they
This
must be
is
an inspiration.
1980, dude. This is
Metallica's in the
1980,
80s.
88.
Yeah, 80s.
Metallica. Oh no,
87.
Metallica's
Metallica's 80s,
before
yeah.
that.
They're all the
is
same
Metallica.
age, Bubba. They're all
This
the
is a
same age.
version of Metallica.
All the same age.
Metallica was before that. If they're 88,
Metallica was not known back then. It wasn't as big. I'm telling you, these guys were their own thing.
Let's see.
That's so close to it. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Bring up who was first.
That's John Joseph singing, man. That's our boy. That's one of my oldest friends. No joke.
Is he still doing it?
Fuck yeah, he's
That'd be tough to do. How old is your age?
he's 62
And still
he
rocking
runs
out?
triathlons. Look at what they
Hold on,
look
so
like.
1980 to 1985.
Years active,
Look at
1980.
that. Look at that shit.
It was
I mean,
says
you're
years
talking about
active.
original
81
shit,
is
dude.
still active.
Yeah. Harley, one of the guys who's a black belt,
81.
Hensel black belt.
Exact same
Yeah.
time.
Isn't that
Started
crazy?
in LA, baby.
They were all contemporaries.
But
One
they
was
must
New
have known-
York. One was New York. The other was LA. It was the kind of music coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in the zeitgeist, the way grunge was.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they were the group that had so much legitimacy in New York because they were really kind of hard dudes. It was the first time you saw like musicians who were muscular and they were covered in tattoos and John grew up literally on the street. So did Harley. They were real street kids down in the Lower East Side when it was fucking dangerous. Like I don't know if I can say this about John, but John was the guy who would set up drug deals and rob drug dealers. Like they were fucking street kids who had to do whatever they could do.
I love me some Metallica. Love
Yeah.
'em. Just love them.
And I watched John. I'm going to tell a story about John Joseph, who was the lead singer. I watched that dude. He had no money for rent. It was the wintertime. I remember this so well. We were down in fucking the Lower East Side. He had no fucking money. There's a dude who was this homeless guy, And John gave him his last $5 because John couldn't stand to see that guy on the fucking street. I saw real generosity, man. Anyway, I got too many stories about it. Not my place to talk.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Cool to
cool.
know.
Yeah. So anyway, those kids they come from a long history that's been around a long
Knock
time.
loose.
Yeah.
Right? It's been
They're
around a
all
long
on
time.
They're
Check
crushing
them
it.
35 years
Poppy.
before.
Who's the biggest band in that genre? Like, who's like the mainstream? Is
I
there
think
main-
right now, Bring Me the Horizon is probably the biggest. I mean, Ollie
you ever heard of
Sykes
them?
is
Me
the
neither.
front man.
Who is? Who is?
Bring Me the Horizon?
And who's the front man?
Ollie Sykes.
Bring him up, Jen. Let me see if I've
Ollie?
ever seen
Oh,
my
oh,
peepers
yeah.
on him.
Ollie,
SYKES.
British.
This is the guy everybody wants to be. I mean, he does stuff with baby metal. He does stuff with like dubstep. He's insane.
Really?
He had this thing against Coldplay for a minute.
He went against Coldplay?
Well,
A lot
Coldplay
of guys
stole his album cover.
A lot of people do.
So he lost it and like jumped on one of their tables at like a award show and like
he's a
went
bad
crazy.
boy, huh? He's a handsome fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you don't get your daughter that car? That's who she's getting right from.
And and I'm not going to win that fight, am I?
Dude, Ollie Sykes
bad
and
boy.
MGK on stage. They look like brothers.
I like Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
I think he's talented.
Lot
Look
of
at that,
prints
dude.
on
That's a good group. Is that his tattoo? No, it's a shirt.
That's a shirt, man.
Brennan, you want to look like those guys so bad?
No, I don't. MGK's like 6'8", 120 pounds.
Yeah, he's very skinny.
But tattoo wise, do you want to get your body tattooed?
Not like Travis. That's a lot. You know what? No.
No neck
I don't want to be
bangers.
like them.
Do you outgrow that stuff?
No. I still want a neck tattoo. I would like some chest pieces, but that's just too much.
What about back?
No, I can't see it. I don't care.
So that kid is, what's his name?
Ollie Sykes.
But is he that because he's beautiful? Because he's like girls love him?
No, his
Checks all
voice is
boxes.
insane and he's an incredible front man.
Really?
He will capture an audience.
Looks like he's kind of jacked too. Kid looks like he's in shape.
Oh
This-
man,
is this
I would
him
not
or
label him
you or
as
not?
jacked.
You wouldn't? I
No.
would.
Oh, he's big here.
What do you mean no? He's pretty jacked there. What are you talking about?
She said it's an older picture though.
But they're like known universally.
He's
He's
massive.
selling out Japan. He's selling out UK. Yeah, this is who everyone wants to be right
And
now.
he's got just a great voice. That's an interesting tattoo choice. Feather.
Boy, if I'm him, though, I'm doing the exact same shit.
Yeah, well.
He has a song with a rapper too. Like he does it with everybody. He blends with everybody.
That's why he's so big,
He's probably
huh?
cool too. He probably gets along with people if he's doing that shit.
Little Uzi. That's who it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
England?
Ollie Sykes. Damn.
Yeah, Ollie. That's a very British name.
I'd like to hear him now. Bring me the what is the group is called? Bring Me the Horizon. Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool. Bring me the horizon. Dude, this is. Oh, there you go. Let me hear that. Can you feel my heart?
Man, it's gonna be a lot of editing.
That one go up.
What
Go
about
up?
that one with
Go down.
93 million views?
Do that one.
Yeah, how about
Bring me the Shadow Moses.
No. This is gonna be too slow. Go back to Sandy Filmer.
I don't mind. I just want to hear his voice.
Damn it.
Oh, I like this better than the rest of the
Fuck
shit
yeah.
we heard. Just the boys in a blizzard, baby. Now I'll be honest, I'd be tough for me to be in traffic and listen to that.
Thank you.
I'd be like, oh
That's
my god.
because you get to a certain age, and it's simply.
I like that, though.
I'm busy, but yes.
I can listen to that when I work out, but
Yes.
I don't want to be in rush hour traffic on the 101, and he's like,
I'm a little busy.
yeah, I just don't want to have a
My
heart
head's
attack.
in other places.
Yeah, I get it. That one I get.
Yeah.
He's a talented little bastard.
Yep.